I am so good at this game. I suck at this game. Hello everybody, my name is Sam and welcome back to English Fiesta. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 favourite video games of all time. Are you ready? Then let's get started. So at number 5 we have Call of Duty Zombies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Call of Duty Zombies isn't a video game. Well, it isn't a specific game. It's a game mode, right? And you would be completely correct. But I love this game mode so much that I had to include it in my list. I have been playing Call of Duty Zombies since all the way back in 2009, back when I was 8 years old. So this game has been a really big part of my life for a long time. It's been so cool to watch the mode grow and develop over time. Call of Duty Zombies started as a side project. It was not meant to be part of the main game. The game developers made it so they could have a little bit of fun and they could test out some different weapons whilst developing Call of Duty World at War. It's been amazing to watch it grow over a long time, and it's now a really important part of any Call of Duty game. In this game mode, your objective is to survive for as long as possible, for as much time as possible, whilst waves and waves of zombies come and attack you. You survive by upgrading your weapons, by drinking perks which give you additional strength or more health, things like that. And overall, it's a really fun game to play alone or with a group of friends. Definitely one of my favorites. If you have played Call of Duty Zombies before, leave me a comment down below telling me what your favorite map is. Mine is definitely Origins. I love the map where you get to be in a historical place, like the trenches of World War I. So Origins is my favorite map, for sure. Cool. Let's get into number 4. So, at number 4, we have FIFA 13. FIFA 13 is a classic. Growing up in England, FIFA was such a huge part of being a teenager. Being a guy growing up in England, playing FIFA with your friends was honestly the most popular thing to do, or with people in my generation. I spent countless hours playing FIFA with my friends, whether that was on Ultimate Team, where you get to build your own dream football team, or on Pro Clubs, where you get to take control of your own player. You get to customize your character. You play in a team with your friends against other people. The years that I spent playing the FIFA games with my friends and talking to them through in-game chat were some of the best years of my life. I have such great memories about those times. Less so the games themselves, because it's not the best game in the world, but the time I got to spend with my friends is something I look back on with a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. So they release a new FIFA game every year, But most people, especially people my age, would agree that the golden era of FIFA games was between FIFA 12 and FIFA 16, whilst my personal favourite is FIFA 13. If you ask other people of my age, most people will say one of the games between those years, because those years were by far the best. I think the reason I look back on this game with such good memories is that it reminds me of a time where I was free from responsibilities, and I could spend lots of time talking to, playing with, and enjoying time with my friends. That's something, once you get older, you unfortunately don't get to do quite as much. So I look back at those games with a lot of nostalgia for sure. Cool. Now let's get in to number 3. So my third favorite game of all time is the game you saw in the intro to this video. My third favorite game of all time is Rocket League. Now, Rocket League is a game that's really simple to understand, but really, really difficult to play. In this game, you take control of a car playing football, but not just any ordinary car, a car that can fly. Rocket League is a competitive online game where you play against other people. The reason I love it so much is it's almost entirely 100% skill based. How good you are at the game is completely determined by you and what you can do with a controller. There's not the element of luck or random number generation, otherwise known as RNG, that is present in so many other games. Everybody is put on an equal playing surface, and normally whoever is the best player is the player who wins. I play this game a lot, but as you can see from the intro, I'm still not very good. Most people have been playing the game for 5 or 6 years now, whereas I only got into it and started enjoying playing it about a year ago. The game also has a really, really exciting esport, which I went to watch last year in London. It was a lot of fun. I'll show you a picture of me there here. Nice. Now let's get into my second favorite game of all time. So my second favorite game of all time is a game that's not very well known. It's not very popular. My second favorite game is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Have you heard of it? Probably not, right? So this game is seriously, seriously special. I think this game is by far the best story experience I've ever had from any form of art, from any form of media. Be that a book, be that a movie, a TV series, a game. This game is the top by some distance as well. The game follows the story of Senua. Senua was a Pict. The Picts were a tribe in northern Scotland, back around the era of the Vikings. Senua is a girl who suffers with psychosis. So we get to go on a journey through her psychosis as she attempts to go on a journey, a mission to save the soul of her lover Dillion. But a god stands in the way, and Senua must fight the god in order to save her lover. The game gives a really breathtaking interpretation of one person's battle against serious mental illness. It's definitely not a fun game. It's not something you play and you're having a fantastic time, but as a piece of art and as something that is telling a story, putting you in the position of somebody else, it's truly special. It's a one in a million type project. The storytelling of the game is spellbinding. After the first 30 or 45 minutes, I was hooked. I couldn't take my focus away from the screen. The graphics of the game are top of the range. In the second game, the graphics are by far the best graphics I've ever seen in a video game. Lots of times I didn't know if I was watching a real life cutscene or it was graphics from the game. That's how good they are. And I also want to note that the acting of the woman who plays Senua in this game is truly amazing. One of the best performances I've ever seen for somebody playing a role. The actress won a few awards for her role and her job in the game. So it's been well acclaimed by critics as well. I could speak for hours and hours about just how good this game really is, but I don't want to spoil anything for you. All I can say is if you only choose one game to play from my list of 5, it's this one. This game will truly change your outlook on life. Now, let's get into the last one, my number 1 favorite game of all time. At number 1, we have The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I know, how typical, right? I have probably over 1,000 hours in this game, which for a story-based game really is a lot. Skyrim is a role-playing game set in a fantasy world where dragons have just returned. You, the Dragonborn, are destined to save the world from these dragons. And whilst all of this is going on, there's a backdrop of a civil war. So the country or the state of Skyrim is undergoing a civil war whilst the dragons have returned. So, not perfect timing for them. I absolutely love everything. I love everything about this game. There is so much things that you can do in the world. Different factions you can join, like assassins, thieves, mercenaries. You can explore caves, cities. You can fight monsters. You can, try and overthrow an empire as well. It's a truly amazing game with so much depth and so much different content out there for you. I think to 100% the game, it takes about 300 hours. So that shows you just how much stuff there is for you to do. If Game of Thrones is a TV show that you enjoy, or you like the genre of fantasy in general, you will love Skyrim. You will absolutely love Skyrim. But be warned, if you start playing it, you might not be able to stop. I mean, here I am, 12 years later, maybe even longer, and guess what? I'm still playing the game. So, yeah, it's a really special game, and it definitely takes the top spot for me. I've spent a lot of my life playing it. So there we have it. Those are my top 5 favourite video games of all time. I want to give 2 honourable mentions to games that I love but just missed out on the list. One is Minecraft, of course, and the second is Red Dead Redemption 2. I never played number 1, but number 2 is really special. So leave me a comment down below letting me know if you've ever played any of these games. If you have, did you enjoy them? Or let me know, what's your favourite game of all time? I'm really looking forward to seeing what games you guys enjoy playing. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below and hit subscribe as well, because we have so much great content coming up here on English Fiesta. You might have seen some of it already, but best believe we've got some exciting stuff coming for all of you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.